parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god.
The Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live. It threatens the gods.
A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Et un gameplay ici. Sans doute une des rares innocentes qui se demande ce que c'est que ce bordel.
I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
Cette déva-là, c'est Valeria qui m'envoie.
To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
Personne n'en sait plus long que moi au sujet de Baal. Vous avez besoin de moi. Et on vous parlait de la liste des cibles à abattre que vous avez trouvées.
Good. That's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound, but this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man, Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back, and someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work.
Qu'est-ce qui vous fait croire qu'il ne s'agit pas de Saravok en personne?
I've not ruled out the possibility that it is Saravok himself. The brutality of the killings is certainly reminiscent of his work. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence.
Vous ne pouvez pas m'aider?
Believe me, I wish I could, but I need this job.
Qu'allez-vous faire pendant ce temps?
There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oath-bound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them?
Le point infamé devrait protéger la totalité de la cité, et pas seulement la ville haute.
Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldur's Gate. This is just how things work.
Allez, je vais voir ce que je peux faire, c'est votre travail, pas le mien, c'est pas ma faute. Bon, je vais voir ce que je peux faire.
Thank you. That's all I can ask.
Astarion,
And more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And Good luck.
Eh bah.
Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
What's that? Keep it up. That's what she said.
Only Lord Gortash can protect us from the world-ending monstrosity of the
Lots of blood. Some pink stains, too.
The broadsheet isn't that
rose.
bad. I don't know, Kevin. I've read them out for years.
D'accord, on sait tout. Ça servait juste à... Ça servait à rien d'autre qu'à aller voir ces mecs là, d'accord. Hospité, il n'est pas utile de chercher les provisions de camp à la zone, il vous suffit d'aller chercher au monstre là. Oh, bah super, bah merci. On a notre chambre pour nous, c'est trop cool. Allez-moi tout ce beau monde là. Tout le monde est bien aligné, bien dans son coin. Trop cool, j'aime bien. Oh! Il y a quelqu'un qui est... T'as eu beaucoup de bol, toi.
I thought I was done for. Lady Luck, bless you.
Qu'est-ce que vous faisiez là-dessous?
Sightseeing.
Tourisme.
What do you think? I filched the wrong baldy and got myself buried for the trouble. Stone Lord, he calls himself. More like Stone Shite.
Ça me semble injuste pour un vol, j'en ai entendu parler, oui. C'est une sorte de nouveau chef de bande, c'est ça?
The very one. And my idiot self didn't realize till I was finger deep in his pockets. Won't be making that mistake again. Look, I ain't got much in the way of thanks, but the stiff below has some fancy doodads. You're welcome to them.
Eh ben, merci. J'imagine. Y'a rien du tout! Espèce de rat! C'est quoi ça? Cora Haute B. C'est quoi tout ce bazar? C'est qui tout ça?
I'm rather enjoying the white, mais...
Mais Steve, putain, le nain, un truc rouge, c'est lui!
Just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Oh, would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Attends, non, j'ai pas vu le nom. Comment il s'appelle?
Ah, Mrs. Highbury.
Miss-
I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining
C'est
us.
lui, c'est lui.
Wine's no good
suis
without
sûr que c'est lui.
company after all.
Les yeux rouges, le truc
Wine
rouge.
scent is almost sickly sweet, with an acrid note just on the periphery. Poison.
C'est lui, c'est ce fils de... Poison, sublime, fiévreux, délicat. Ce vin est empoisonné. Cora, cet avis, cherche à vous tuer. Allez, que c'est que je pense qu'il serait plus poli de laisser Maître Invisible boire en premier. Ou devrais-je dire Dolor?
No. Who on earth is Dolor?
I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very amusing.
It was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face. And I will peel it from your skull, should you interfere again.
Nice day for a walk.
Ah, carrément.
Time to strike.
Merde. Quoi? Attends. de l'or. Peu importe lequel est de l'or, ça c'est sûr. Carotte B, c'était une des cibles, c'est ça?
Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us.
Ouf. Pas de rien, mes poulets.
Thank you for saving Cop.
I still can't believe.
C'est qui le responsable ici? J'imagine que c'est le mec qui est debout.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story.
Oui, je suis au courant pour votre article. Je veux que vous empêchiez ça. Pardon, mais qui êtes-vous?
Edvard Needle, editor of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette, speaking truth to power since 1450 DR. No need to introduce yourself. I make sure I become intimately familiar with my subjects before writing about them.
Oui, je suis au courant. Vous êtes sûr d'avoir assez d'encre pour narrer tous mes hauts faits?
Oh, we have plenty of ink. Enough to cover all your misadventures in this good city.
Tous mes méfaits?
I've never heard so much violence against innocent circus freaks before. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the fists do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over.
Alors avant c'était plus ou moins discret, je disais rien, mais alors là... peut-être qu'un peu d'or fera disparaître. Hein. Si vous supprimez ces romanciers, je vous ferai passer dans votre... Attends, quoi? Vous savez que j'ai fait des choses imminemment pires que ça, n'est-ce pas? Attends. Si vous imprimez ces aura à mon sujet, je vous ferai passer dans votre presse les pieds devant.
I'm not afraid of you. Lord Gortash is a passionate champion of the journalistic arts. Attack me, and you face the Steel Watch. The headlines are loaded into the printworks already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
Bon, vas-y, on va pas faire d'histoire. Une jolie valise qui est posée sur une trappe. Niveau discrétion, on a vu mieux. Maison près d'un fillon. Le chef Rovière, effectivement. Et voir. Hop. Regarde sans de vie alors.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Comment s'appelait votre assassin?
The corpse remains silent.
Je sais.
It does not know.
Qui vous a tué?
Bastard dwarf, red shirt.
Qu'est-ce que vous êtes en train de faire lorsque vous êtes fait tuer?
Making me soup.
Que faisiez-vous de votre vivant?
Feeding barracks.
Vous est-il arrivé? Comment vous êtes-vous fait tuer? D'où venez-vous? Pourquoi vous êtes fait tuer?
The corpse from the spell's power.
Ce qui est con, c'est que les questions, même celles qui ne peuvent pas répondre, ça compte dans le lot.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark.
Oh, but surely we're safe with one of Nine Fingers' big strapping boys to protect us. That's her sigil on your ring, is it not?
Eyes to yourself, elf.
Vous voulez que je dise... Attends, conduisez-moi jusqu'à Neuf-doigts, par l'œil de Groom, je me mets en pièces. Vous voulez vraiment que je dise à Neuf-doigts que vous avez refusé de me laisser passer? Elle risque d'être très contrariée. Neuf-doigts, c'est une femme? D'accord.
You're here to see Nine Fingers? She didn't tell me. Always don't let anyone through, Tuscron. Never here's a list of special guests. Confusing. Come, I'll take you to the guild hall. Nine Fingers is inside. Here you go.
Oh, you rancid bastard. See? Mine's fresh.
Welcome to the Guildhall, Faerun's finest festo. As long as you're not sober.
Or able to smell.
Eh bah charmant. Molle. Molle!
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketwick's coffers. Ready to do some business?
Comment tu réussis à t'enfuir de haute lune?
I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play.
Ça me fait plaisir de te revoir. Quel genre de coup tu prépares cette fois-ci?
Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Bon, c'est que Molle va bien. Pour être pire.
Ready to do some business?
Alors, c'est une boutique de guilde que tu nous gères là?
Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
Rochu, c'est qui? Pixie?
Don't bug me. I'm making plans.
Dondo la glu. Du coup, tu vends plus
Ready to do
toi-même?
some business? I survived the hell. Sure.
Le professeur.
Right. Which crew are you with? Bellbreakers? The Children of Hor?
The names ring familiar. Two of the many crews that make up the Guild. A loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
On pourrait dire que je suis plutôt à mon propre compte.
In between scores, then? Oh, there's no shame in that. This Stone Lord business has even the bigger crews shutting up shop for a while. Fair warning, the Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down.
Et vous êtes certain que le Seigneur le Père finira par vous attaquer?
Well, whoever he is, he doesn't seem very keen on talking. He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day. So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe step soft around the topic.
Ok. Attends. Ah oui, Dondo la glu, c'est lui du coup.
Fetcher isn't himself, so
Faucheur.
I'm running the shop. You buying or selling?
Alors, fais peut-être un peu des deux. Fais voir. Tu sais d'où est-ce qu'elles proviennent?
Let's just say the previous owners no longer have a use for them. Got me?
Ouais, en gros, vous pillez les morts, quoi.
Victor isn't
Alors,
himself,
tu vois des
so
marchandises.
I'm running the shop.
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Are many children old enough? If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Ukta. We're playing host to a hero. You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
Moi, je ne fais que passer. Il paraît que la guérison ne brode pas. Laissez parler Jaira.
This is the one who saved my life. So really, he owes you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Lies.
Ah, d'accord. Bon, bah, je me disais, tiens, on va devoir choisir, mais bon, là, clairement, on va résoudre le problème en 2 points. Minsk, on va le recruter, et eux, on va essayer de... Enfin, on va voir ce qu'on va faire, en tout cas. J'ai l'impression que ce nom devrait me dire quelque chose. Qu'est-ce qui fait dire que qu'il a rejoint l'absolu? Peut-être qu'il n'aime pas les voleurs. J'ai un osant, combien de temps il peut se montrer persuasif? Qu'est-ce qui fait dire qu'il a rejoint l'absolu? Peut-être qu'il n'aime pas les voleurs, tout simplement.
I considered that. But there's a pattern to his strikes. An intent. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush. Tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone.
Elle n'est pas seule, je suis à ses côtés.
If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day. Keep the Harper out of trouble. Just beyond that, be welcome. Be merry. Is there something you require of a humble guildmaster?
Je suis très sorti, nous avons encore des choses à dire. J'ai croisé une de vos bandes de voyous, les rats des grottaires.
Oh, did you enjoy the encounter?
Pas pour eux.
I have no doubt you gave them a good talking to. The rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose.
J'ai besoin de renseignements.
Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab.
J'aimerais en savoir plus sur la guilde.
Thieves, frauds, and miscreants. If it's just the watch warrants you're reading. The guild isn't any one thing. We're everything. All the parts of the city the watch don't want seen, so they push us to the far side of their law. But it's not the watch that keeps the peace, or gives justice to any Baldurian who asks, whether they can pay for it or not. It's us. If we take a little tribute in return, or tie strings of service to those we help, well, what of it? So long as we're working as one, it all runs quick, quiet and clean.
Et que désire la guilde au juste?
Clean water, filthy riches, and everything in between. We're citizens of the city. No more, no less. Right now, I'll settle for taking our city back.
Vous avez encore des choses à nous dire au sujet de Minsk. Annuler... Attends. Avant de faire ça, que puis-je faire pour vous aider?
Keep me from having to kill the Harper. Which means keeping out of the guild's way, all right? Wonderful.
Quel besoin aurais-je de la guilde? Je m'en suis très bien sorti. De vous, sans vous jusqu'à présent, non, ça j'ai pas envie de le dire. Nous avons des choses à nous dire au sujet de Minsk. Annuler l'embuscade.
No begging? Not even a snotty little please? It's almost like you don't know who you're talking to. The order's been given. It's done. So I hope you know another tune because I am getting bored of this one.
Bon, j'ai un peu plus de tendresse pour ces gens du coup. Ça pourrait être pire. Je m'attendais à un massif de saloperie, mais...
For supplies, seek the bugbear. To trade trinkets, the fetcher's brats. I am Ukta, duly elected guild bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
Ah, pardon.
You might say so. I could not possibly comment.
I sense there is no love lost between the two of you.
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make?
Plus vite je m'occuperai du seigneur de pierre, plus vite Neuf-doigts pourra reprendre ses activités.
I have not come so far by indulging in petty disputes. But I am open to transactions of mutual benefit. I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults, provided said vaults are not emptied prematurely, of course. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house. I tell you this only as a matter of mutual interest.
She plans to ambush Minsk at the counting house. But what the hells would he want there?
What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct?
Il n'a rien à vous vendre.
Until you do, then.
Answer the call of the darkness.